Stay true to yourself. How many of us actually do this, though? How many people actually stay true to themselves and not give in and follow the crowd too easily? That's what a lot of people do, unfortunately. A lot of people give in too easily. They follow the crowd because that's the easier thing to do. They want to fit in. They want to be like other people. They don't really want to stand out because they may be afraid. It's too much for them. Or what about if something goes against your own values and you decide, I'm just going to give in because that is the easier thing to do. It's easier just to give in than it is to actually stand my ground and do something that is difficult. To stand your ground and say no to something, or to do something that is a bit more unconventional. Well, whatever the case is, staying true to yourself, as good as it sounds, most people don't actually do it. So what are your values? What are the values that you hold deep down that make you who you are today? What are the things in your life that make you feel as though you are a unique individual? What are these values? You can certainly identify them. You can certainly start to pinpoint the belief system that you have, whether it be, your way of life, your lifestyle, the things that you believe, philosophy, religion, politics, all sorts of things that you believe, that you hold, are your values. Your interests, your hobbies, the things that make you really fulfilled in life, these are all things that align with your values that you have to begin to identify first. Because in order for you to stay true to yourself, you have to be able to figure out what your values are. But the thing is, what are the things that you would never adhere to? What are the things that go so far against your values, the complete opposite of your values? You have to begin to identify what this is as well. What are these things? Think about it. Think about the things that do align with your values and things that oppose your values. For example, if you're, a certain political affiliation or certain religious affiliation, the things that align with your values are things within there that, really bring up your belief, that really go in alignment with these various sorts of ideas. But things that you would never adhere to would be perhaps going to certain locations or events, interacting with certain types of people, or doing certain things that really go against that, doing certain activities. Like, this activity is not good. This is not something that I want to be associated with because it goes against your own values. Make a list even. Make a list of the positive traits and the negative traits so you can begin to compare and contrast what is alignment and what isn't, so that you can really begin to understand yourself from a deeper level. And here's the biggest thing. If you're under pressure or you're forced to do something, will you give in to the things that go against your own values? Many of us will say, no, I won't do those things. But let's say your livelihood is on the line. Your family is on the line. You will lose these things if you don't comply, if you don't do something that you don't want to do. Those things would be in jeopardy. Will you comply then? Many people will, unfortunately. And that means that they are not staying true to themselves. They really aren't. They're doing something that someone else wants them to do that goes against everything that they believe in. Perhaps they have devoted their entire life to some sort of positive cause, only to just give in under pressure. That's a horrible feeling. It really is. To be right in the middle of something that you hold so dearly, and to have it just ruined like that so quickly. Perhaps you had been protesting against something, standing up against something, making your voice heard regarding something that you don't agree with, and the moment something happens that, well, I have to do it or I'll lose my job, I will lose my family, I will lose whatever, you just give right in. So easily. Perhaps there could be a little bit of resistance, but it's so easy. That is a sad thing. Because when you give in, you sacrifice your integrity. Your integrity is very valuable. And you're just giving it up. You're just giving up what makes you a unique person. You're just sacrificing the things that are important to you. Just giving it up so easily. The other thing is, when you cave under pressure, you relinquish what makes you unique. Just because 1,000 people are doing it and you're the one person who's not, doesn't mean you should give in and do what the other 1,000 people are doing. It doesn't make it right. But in our mind, our ego does not want to be separated. It does not want to be different. It wants to fit in. So when you give in under the pressure, you're giving up a lot. You're giving up your whole way of life. You're giving up so many things about you that make you a very important person. You're just giving it up. You're just throwing it away as if it wasn't never valuable to you to begin with. It was never meaningful for you to live that lifestyle and follow that path if you just give it up so easily. If you're truly dedicated to something, you will fight for it no matter how challenging it is. You have to be able to stand strong despite the difficulty. Things will get hard. Things will get challenging. Things will get very, very difficult. And when you give in, you're not really standing strong. You're basically saying, like, I will give in under pressure. I will not be able to stand strong. So stand strong. Learn to stand strong. Learn to stand up for yourself. Learn to stand up for what you believe in. Learn to actually show that everything that you've been building up to this point has been meaningful, of value. Because when you stay true to yourself, that is when all of this will start to really show itself. That you do indeed stay true to yourself. You stay true to the words that you have given yourself, these ideas, this way of life, your values, that you actually value what your values are. When you just give in so easily, you realize you don't really believe much of anything. You just want to follow along and just fit in. So stay true to yourself so that you can be the best version of yourself and not give in and follow the crowd.